Donald Trump ditches White House dinner again. The press is so bad, so fake. Look, this is obviously the second year that he has done that. To be honest, you can't blame him, really. Like, what's he going to do? He's going to attend the White House dinner, and they're just going to bag him. They're just constantly going to take shots at him. I personally wouldn't turn up either, to be honest. And he doesn't represent them. He represents the people. So, really can't blame him for ditching it, to be honest. But let's jump into the article, see what they have to say, and give you the wrap-up at the end. President Donald Trump has turned down an invitation to the White House Correspondents' Dinner for a second consecutive year. Trump announced the news on Friday morning in an interview with Bernie and Sid radio show in New York City. Quote, I sort of feel that the press is so bad, so fake, it's so made up, Trump said, accusing the media of making up sources for their stories. I call them novelists. They make up the sources. In some cases, they are sources, but then they won't do it correctly either. But in many cases, they're literally made up sources. Now, at the end of the day, what he's talking about there is the fact that they will constantly use, quote, anonymous sources. And a lot of these anonymous sources haven't panned out. Some of them have, but a lot of them haven't. So at the end of the day, yeah, and this is something where obviously the mainstream media now, I start seeing anonymous source, I disbelieve it. I just don't believe it. Trump reminded the hosts that the White House Correspondents' Dinner was a, quote, massive failure after he skipped it last year for a political rally, but he did not rule out future appearance. Quote, I just think I want to get it straightened out with the press before I go, he said. To be honest, I don't think that will ever happen. They've got too much invested now, too much anti-Trump sentiment. Them jumping on the Trump train, so to speak, or even treating him as a normal president, as a nonpartisan president, or treating him as they were nonpartisan. It would annoy their base too much, and they wouldn't get reviews. So I don't think that will ever happen. I think they're in for the long haul. But anyway, the news was confirmed by the White House Correspondent Associate President Margaret Tavy, my mispronouncing, in a statement to members. Quote, the White House has informed us that the president does not plan to participate in this year's dinner, that he will eventually encourage members of the executive branch to attend and join us as we celebrate the First Amendment, Tavy said. Yeah, funny how they like the First Amendment when it's in their benefit. She confirmed that the White House Press Secretary Sandra Sanders would represent Trump's administration at the dinner. I can tell you now, guarantee you what will happen. It's just going to be them shitting on Trump. That's all it is. Ratings are going to be a failure, and he's just better off doing a rally like he normally does. Why spend it rubbing soldiers with the Hollywood elites and people that hate him when he can go to a rally and he can listen to the people who he represents and who generally will give him a fair go, if not like him. I would rather pick that than the former. I really would. The news broke on Friday morning as rumours flew that Washington, D.C., the president might attend the dinner, which takes place on the 28th of April. Organisers for the dinner already picked comedian Michael Wolff to entertain the guests, a contributor to The Daily Show with Trevor Noah. In 2017, Trump turned down an invitation to the dinner and hosted a political rally in Pennsylvania instead. And that's what I think would be his best option. Go through, do a political rally on that day, go to do somewhere where he will be treated nicely, and basically just go and enjoy himself and just ignore him. That would annoy them more than anything, to be honest. Look, at the end of the day, guys, as for him not attending the Hollywood dinner, the White House dinner, I don't blame him, and I probably wouldn't do it either. I really, really wouldn't. I would just do the rally. Yep, and you'll probably have more fun doing that than this White House Correspondents' Dinner. Like I said, he did it last year, and just do it again. I don't know, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Where do you think Trump should go for his rally? Have there been any states where he hasn't been yet? What would you make suggestions? Whereabouts would you think he might want to go? Let us know your thoughts in that comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetised video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.